In today's video, I am going to be breaking down some drills that you can use with your team, especially if you're trying to teach them how to drive and kick, or drive and kick and then swing the ball. These are fantastic drills. Yeah, I do have a few of them recorded with players that I coach and train, but I can't find the footage. It's somewhere. I've got terabytes of it, so I'm just going to show you on the clipboard. Let's get down. Let's check this out really quickly. Make sure to go check out my complete guide to coaching youth basketball, especially if you are a brand new basketball coach. It's going to go give you a big overview on how to coach and a lot of things that can pop up that I can help you with. Let's get down and let's check out these basketball drills. First one's very simple, very basic. I am not going to spend a lot of time on this. You're going to have two lines, one in the corner, one on the point. This is the point right here. And this is the line with the ball. You're going to have more than one ball, however. And if you like the idea of me, of course, drawing on this app, it's called Playbook. It is down in the description below. But player 5 is going to attack the rim, and then he is going to kick out the ball to the corner. When player 5 gets to that low block, he's going to land on 2 feet. He is not going to be looking to pass off of 1 foot or off balance. He's going to land on 2. He's going to reverse pivot back, and then he's going to kick the ball out to player 3. When player 3 gets that ball, he can either take the three-point shot or take a dribble in and take the shot or go for the layup. Now, when he goes for the layup, when he drives again, there's actually a big tip that you can put in and teach your players. If player 3 was to drive baseline, which would be to his right side, player 5 needs to fill out to his right side. Now, this way they don't collide with each other and their defenders don't run into each other, because now player 5 may be open for a kick out if his man helps off on player 3, tries to trap him. Now player 5 is wide open. If player 3 decides to dribble and drive towards his left side, that means that player 5 needs to close or clear out to his left side along baseline. That way, again, the defenders do not collide with each other, and player 5 just may be open for the pass as well. Now we're going to be adding a third line. And in this third line, you're going to learn a lot, and there's 2 different options with this third line. So player 5 is going to drive. When he drives, he's going to kick the ball out to player 3, and then he's going to fill out to the back of that line. Player 3 is then going to make this next pass to player 1, and now player 3 is going to follow his pass. He is going to either give defense to the three-point shot, or he is going to try and play defense while player 1 is attacking the rim. Or, if this is just a young team, player 3 makes that pass, player 3 goes in the back of this line, player 1 goes for the right-handed layup. So there's a lot of different options that you have out of this one drill. You could even teach plays out of this as well. So what I mean by that is, let's say player 2 drives. He kicks the ball out to player 4. Player 4 gets that ball. He now attacks right, which means player 2 needs to then close or clear out to his baseline side. Player 4 comes to a jump stop. He now kicks that ball out to player 1, and now he sets an off-ball screen for player 2. Player 2 then cuts, and you can then pass player 2 the ball for the layup. This would be an option if you were, let's say, running a 5-out, or if you just wanted to teach them how to think for themselves by maybe taking that drive. Just tell them different options. They don't have to do the exact same thing every time. Kick it to player 1, set a back screen for player 4. There's a lot of different options. You don't have to go through the exact same one, but you can tell them to be creative. So for example, they could even go and drive to the basket, kick that ball out, and then set a screen for the man that they just passed to. Depending on how many lines you've set up, obviously in this one, this line didn't get to do anything, but you get my point. You could even have player 2 drive, kick the ball out to player 1, set the back screen, player 1 drives, player 2 fills out to the back of that line. Player 1 then kicks the ball, sets the back screen, player 4 then attacks the basket. Player 1 fills out to the back of this line, and then player 4 comes to a jump stop, kicks the ball out to player 1, and you could run this continuously now. Back screen, attack, player 4 goes in the back of this line. You just keep on cycling it through. You could do that as well. You could even have player 1 attack baseline, do a one-hand, one-leg pass out, and what I mean by that is a hammer pass along the baseline. Obviously, this comes down to different age groups. You might want to come to a 2-foot jump stop depending on the age. You make that pass out to player 2. You follow your pass. You go to the back of that line. Player 2 attacks the basket again, kicks it out to this line now. So now he would go in the back of this line. Player 5 attacks. He comes to a 2-foot jump stop, kicks the ball out to player 4. And then after he kicks that ball out to player 4 attacks, goes for the layup. And then after that layup, he kicks the ball out to the start line, and then you go through the whole cycle again. You could even do a full cycle with 5, as if you've got a 5-out offense, and you can go and start with player 3. He drives, he kicks, they swing the ball to player 5. Meanwhile, they're all following their pass. Player 5 attacks again, kicks the ball out, follows that, swing. So now you've drove, kick, swing, and then you go for that layup. Kick the ball to the next person, and then the cycle goes through again. These are great drills to be able to use with your team, especially if you're trying to teach them how to drive, kick, and swing. I hope that you've enjoyed today's video. If you have, hit that like button and subscribe, and I'll see you guys again in my next video.